Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, we are going to be showing you guys the exact strategy I use. We're going to teach you guys how to turn $100 into thousands of dollars. We're going to share tips and tricks, my strategy, the approach, everything you guys need to get the ball started for trading. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Smash that like button, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about swing trading, check out our school. It's fantastic. We got private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we teach you how to find stocks, we teach you how to build a strategy, and everything you need to be a successful and profitable trader. So check it out. And guys, let's dive into this. So the biggest thing is to pick what type of trader you want to become. There's millions of different ways to make money in the stock market and to grow an account. You really could buy a stock today, it goes up tomorrow, and you sell it. You made money. But the key is, how do you do it consistently? So for me, the first thing you got to figure out is what type of trader you are, right? Because there's day trading and really there's swing trading. Those are the two main trading realms that are out there. So day trading, you got to be very, very, very involved with the market, watching it hourly, if not minutely, so you can keep an eye on stocks that you're holding or stocks with potential, so you can get in and out of positions quick and scalp and make money, right? Because if you have a 9 to 5 where you can't watch the stock market every hour or every minute, it's going to be very hard to make money. But swing trading, on the other hand, gives you more flexibility because you can utilize after hours and pre-market, set alerts, you can set limit orders, you can set certain order types. So if there's a stop loss you want or a profit, you can set up everything. So if you don't have the flexibility, you can automate everything, which is great. So for me, I love swing trading. I think it's fantastic. So the first thing after that, you need a broker. At the end of the day, having a fraction shares broker is going to be the most important thing, because you're going to want to capitalize and really maximize your account. If you have a small amount of money, like $100 or $1,000, whatever it may be, that is super, super important, because a fraction shares, if you wanted to buy a share of just the S&P 500 SPY, that's $600. With $100 in a broker that doesn't offer fraction shares, you can't buy it. So you can't trade that. So it just gives you more opportunity to trade stocks with potential. You also, I think it's very, very, very important to start off paper trading and learning. Paper trading is using simulated money to practice your entries, your exits, all of that stuff. I love Moomoo because it does offer both. It offers fraction shares and it does offer paper trading and great charting. And don't worry, at the end of the video, we'll show you guys a strategy that I love and we just took a new position with here. It's also important to keep track of your trades, even your paper trades, so you can figure out the strategy that's working and what's not working. I'll put a digital journal down below for you guys. If you guys want to check it out, do so there. But honestly, it's incredibly important to keep track of and have a trading journal, because you're going to have and take so many different positions and you're going to lose money. You want to review those so you can honestly learn from your mistakes, so you don't have to, trade and lose money and then figure out what you're doing. If you have a trading journal, you can just, trade that stock once or twice, or that strategy once or twice, before you honestly learn the lesson. So it's incredibly important. Another thing you need to realize is two things. You need to be focusing on consistency rather than these get rich quick or quick profits, right? Consistency builds wealth. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym one time, that's great, but you got to go consistently to see results. Trading is the same way. Also, you got to understand the 3% rule. This was a statistic done, and what it states is, if you make 3% per month, you're in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world. So if you're somebody that is making 3% on $100, you're a very, very, very successful trader, but you're only honestly making $3. So the only thing that's separating you from making more money is just your account size. So you got to realize trading is hard, but it's definitely doable, and reinvest those profits to scale up quickly. All right, enough with that here. Let's dive into the best strategy here. So this was a stock here that we called out in the group. So feel free to check out our school. It's fantastic. I post the opportunity list every single week here. But looking at this stock here, one of the reasons I love it is it has a good trend line, right? Trends, in my opinion, are probably one of the most underutilized things traders don't pay attention to. You can see essentially that this stock here, every dip down, right? If we look, it gets a lot of buying pressure on it, essentially. So it hits it once, twice, three times, and gets a bunch of buying pressure. This is what we call a support zone. So support is just where a stock gets a lot of buying pressure. Really, that's about it. Resistance is selling pressure. So we can see here if we zoom in, we had great support, but we also had this general downward trend, right? So what we did is we set an alert right above it. So if the stock pops up, that's what we call a breakout. That would execute a buy, and that's exactly what we did. So if we go ahead and we look at a lower time frame here, the stock popped up, got in near and around the 237 area. Now, the thought process I had was this: entering here, keeping our stops below this trend line right here, the new trend that's forming, something like this. So what that does is planning this out right before you take the trade helps you with risk management. So if you use Moomoo, you guys know I use this tool quite often here. So let's go ahead and draw this out. So entering right here at that 237, it was in the mid 237s, keeping stops below that trend line, right? For a possible push up to a realistic level is going to be at like 248. Now, the risk and reward is almost 3-to-1, meaning I'm risking about $1 to make about $3. So with this type of trade, I could be wrong 2 or 3 times and still make money off it, which is really, really good. So also, it's not just trend lines, it's also different indicators, right? Like certain RSI levels. So the RSI down here was trading for a 23. Last time it was trading for a 23, it was back in here where it had a huge move of buying pressure. So it's important to note that as well, and to look at other time frames. So you can see the RSI right here, 38. Last time was back in here where we saw a good move. So it's important to look at a variety of different time frames. Also, pulling up some moving average lines, you can see here it loves that red line as support, which is a 200-day moving average line. Once, twice, 3 times, boom. Now here, we also got to understand different long-term resistance levels, because really there's short-term resistance, short-term support, and long-term resistance and long-term support here. So we got in on the short-term breakout, so short-term resistant breakout, but we got to realize there is going to be some resistance on that trend. So really, we could see another move if it breaks above 245 to see that 258 area, which would be even more fantastic. So simple strategy using a breakout approach. We can show you guys another more profitable trade. Obviously, we've taken a variety of different ones. Like if we look at the breakout trade on Meta, you can see here that general downward trend popped up, got in near and around the 577 mark. Stock rallied its way up, started thinning out as the stocks sold off, right? Microsoft, very similar approach, broke out. Let's do QQQ, another one broke out, been rallying up. We did take a new one on eBay here. Looking at eBay here, you guys can see huge sell-off down to that 200-day moving average line, which is that red line. Recently hit it as support and got good buying pressure, so I knew we could get some sort of move. Also, the RSI was at a 29, which is one of the lowest levels we've seen in about a little less than a year, but still could get good buying pressure, and that's exactly what happened. We can see here it was really using just this trend right here. If you guys watched our routine video, or swing trading routine, you guys know I was looking at it for the breakout of the 90. Broke out, got in the next day because I was nervous it was going to pop up and sell off. So we got in near and around like the 84.17 area. It's been rallying up to 88. Been performing very, very well. So this is just using simple time frames, simple moving average lines to trade. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.